Hey, all you little dummies out there. This is the head. Big, cold-blooded dummy. And there's little Red Fox. Hey, little Red Fox. Say hi to all the little dummies out there.
Oh, hi all you little dummies. I hope you guys are all doing good.
All right, little dummies, what we're doing here today on the Daytona 675. We are doing spark plugs and high flow air filter. So we opened up this air box and we got down in here, pulled the coils off and took the plugs out. When I took off the air box, the top of the valve cover was just a little dusty, and this whole area in here was a little bit dusty. And I just got in here with my Meguiar's spray, and I cleaned everything and wiped it all down, and it reconditioned it real nice. There's no grease or corrosion or anything. And over here we got the new spark plugs and the old spark plugs. So what we got here is, this is the old spark plug. It's just an NGK R, and it's a CR9EK, and it's got the dual tip, the dual grounds, but you can tell if those are original or not. It's got some where is it? Right there. See if it can focus. They're not too bad, but I'm going to replace them with the iridiums. So that's a CR9EIX. So we're going to throw those in there. And then I took the air box, I opened up the air box and everything, and it was clean as a whistle. I wiped it out anyways, but it was super clean. There was just a couple little specks of stuff inside there. And then here's the top of the filter. Now, this is the original filter I took out. It's super clean. I don't even know if, I mean, with 3,000 miles, they probably never, it's got a few little bugs in there, but it was probably never ridden in, you know, any kind of dust or stuff. I got a new filter, and this is called a BMC, and this is Italian brand. So it's a high flow. It comes pre-oiled, washable. So that'll go in there like so. Once I get everything back together. But in order to take everything apart here, what I did was I disconnected the battery, and then I pulled off the plugs for the ECU. And then on the throttle bodies, each throttle body has 2 screws, and then the top of the air box has a screw. And then as you slide the air box out, there's a couple hoses that you need to unhook. Here's one right here, a large hose, and then down here there's a small hose, and then over here is the purge valve, and it has a hose that goes up to the air box. So I took this out just to be able to get easy access to the coil plugs. Another thing I had to do was I had to loosen this little bracket here in order to be able to get this spark plug out. And then it has two screws, and then it also connects to the fairing on this side over here. And then basically just undo your plugs for your coils and just wipe everything down and blow everything out before you take the plugs out, just in case there's any debris. So, all right, dummies, I will come back with you in a little bit. We'll be right back, huh, Red? Hey, all you little dummies out there. This is the head, big, cold-blooded dummy coming at you with an update on the video that we were shooting earlier. Hey, Red, are we doing an update?
Oh, yeah, Daddy. You're doing a big update, you big dummy.
Okay, guys, we got her all back together. New spark plugs. We got the high flow air filter. And we've got the Akrapovich all done. And she's already got the plug taken out. And she's been broken in a little bit, maybe 150 miles. And then, dun, 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 we got the new chain and sprocket. And then we got the original kickstand back on. And what else have we done to this thing? Oh yeah, we put some little aluminum anodized valve covers on the front and rear, so that kind of gives it a little bit of nice little touch. And if you notice in here, the exhaust pipe has a nice gold patina coming on, and it matches the gold in the front. So bingo, we are looking sweet there. And let's come over here and take a look at the we put a 520 race conversion chain and sprocket on this, and we went with the brand is called Driven, and they make the sprockets, and then we put an RK gold chain on here, and we went with the 49 tooth rear, which is the stock, and then on the front we went down one, so we went from a 16 down to a 15, and boy, let me tell you, it totally changes the characteristics of the bike. Now this thing is a freaking monster. So that's what we're doing there. And what else were we gonna do to this thing? Yeah, we're gonna do the brakes at some point. We're gonna put some Galfer front and rear rotors and some good pads on it. And I'm gonna put the they had changed the clip-on bars, and I have the original bars. Let me see if I can find one of them. I'm gonna go back to the original. Here's the original clip-on bars. I'm gonna put these back on there. Let me bring this out here, show you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swap these back out. I think these ones here are a little bit more upright, but I just want the originals on there. So, oh, I was gonna change the front windscreen, and when I took this windscreen off, I compared it to what I thought was the original windscreen, and they're not the same year, so it won't fit. So I'm gonna just stick with this one. This is a zero gravity. I took the decals off of here, and then I polished it. Let me show you what I used for polishing the windshield. So this is called Meguiar's Plastic. It's made for clear plastic, like headlights and windshields and stuff like that. So when I had the windscreen off, I polished it on the inside and out. And then I got up inside the dashboard, and I cleaned it and wiped it down with my Meguiar's Tire Shine. So this bike is looking good. The next major hurdle I want to do is I'm going to pull all the fairings off, left and right, and the nose cone. And I'm going to get in here, and I'm going to take this bracket off, and I'm going to paint it black so it blends in. And then I'm going to get in there, and I'm going to detail the engine. I was able to detail the top of the engine and stuff when I was doing the spark plugs. So the only thing left, I've already detailed the complete rear section. because I had that all torn apart and I had the wheel off and everything. I got in there and cleaned and detailed everything. The only thing left is to take the fairings off and get down in there and clean the motor and just detail the hell out of it. So we are looking good in the neighborhood. Hey Red, what do you think about the red rocket?
Oh yeah, Daddy, I got a red rocket too.
All right, guys. Oh, hang on a second. Let's do a fire up on this thing. 1 second. Gotta do 2 hands here, guys. Ho, 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 ho. Now we're cooking on the front burner. Oh, Akrapovich. And when you're just idling, it's mellow. I mean, it's not too noisy. But when you get up into the high RPMs, it really it wakes up. And then when you're coming down through the gears, it has a lovely little backfire pop. Okay, hang on, guys. Akrapovich. So I'll show you what the plug looks like. The noise restrictor. Alright, so this is the noise restrictor. So it goes in there and it restricts it down about at least halfway. So of course we took that booger out. I got the new blinkers on order and they should be here next week. So we'll do another video once we get those installed. I'm just gonna pull these apart and then cut the plugs off and then solder the plugs onto the new lights. And let's see. I just love this bike. Absolute beast. And I've never ridden a leader bike, so I really don't know what the... I mean, I know leader bikes are just complete monsters, but for me, this thing is way, way, way fast. Anyways, I gotta go. Who are you?
Ron, right?
Rob. Well, I'm doing a...
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's okay, I'm doing a YouTube video, but what
I'm
do you...
going to ask you about your trees again. Remember I told you
Yeah,
about
hold on a second. I'm gonna pause you guys for a second. Okay, little dummies. Sorry about that. We had an interruption there. But anyways, this is the head. Big, cold-blooded dummy signing out. Red, are we signing out?
Yeah, Daddy, we're signing out. Later, all you little gators out there.